today's show is sponsored by DraftKings. Shout out to DraftKings. We know the top rated sports booking app in all of North America, baby. Safe, secure, and reliable. And we obviously know that they are an official partner of the NFL, and with Super Bowl 59 happening this weekend, you know you want to be involved, you know you want to tap into that thing, and the best way to do that is by getting active with the promo code for those that do indulge. All right, when you download the app, make that first bet of $5, you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Use that promo code Moats on it one time for the culture, but at the same time, I understand you can get lost in that sauce. Might develop a gambling problem. For those that live in New York, you see the number to text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. Also, though, man, shout out to the homie Russell Wilson, man, was down there at the Pro Bowl over the weekend. Was, one of them dudes, man, played kind of well and kind of not so well, but it's the Pro Bowl, so I digress. But
it's the Pro Bowl.
It's the Pro Bowl. You know how it goes, man. We ain't about to do no overanalyzing on that type of stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
But
they're playing flag football.
Come on, bro. You know what it is. They tell me he got sacked. I'm like, bro, it's the Pro Bowl. What are we talking about? If he would have ran too hard, I'd have been pissed off with it. Cut it out.
You'd have been mad if he was
Cut it out.
too.
Absolutely. Cut it out. He sprint off for you like, hey. Nah, man. So let's not do that. But in terms of him down there though, man, they were obviously asking him about, hey man, would you be intrigued to potentially have that reunion with a Pete Carroll out there in Vegas? Get a little Pete Carroll, a little Russ. Last time they was together, they had some success. But he doubled down on the comments though, basically saying that, he's a Steeler. That's his priority, that's his focus, and that's all he cares about right now. And that's all he's thinking about is being a Steeler. What was your thoughts on that though, man? I mean, you are silly. My dog said great answer. You've been trained. You've been trained. This media training 101 right there. All right? You always support the employer. Who's cutting that check? Support your team. All right. Start with
the known and leave the unknown left alone.
A bird in the hand is worth more than two in the bush. All right.
Show no more. You got some for show. You try to get more.
They say don't play that game, man. You got this. It's secure. Just go. Just leave. What you waiting for? You not about to. It's not about to triple double up. It ain't about to do that. All right.
I love it
here. One bed, one cell. My man say, yo, I'm a black and gold guy. My family here. My wife loves it here. We love the city. Love Coach Tomlin. I mean, it's a great organization. If I got a chance to stay here for longer, oh man, I would just love it so much more, bro. Oh man, just let me tell you about how great the people are. It's like, hey Russ, are you campaigning to be mayor? Are you trying to be the mayor of Pittsburgh? Because that's the vibe I'm getting. Here, bro. It's like, that's the vibe.
We're good here.
Hey, I was just like, yo, he didn't even but you know how it is, right? Most of the time, and you would at least entertain it. Oh man, yeah, Pete, man, I'm excited about Pete. I can see, man, hey, I ain't never say never, right? I ain't gonna rule it out. My man didn't even entertain it. He said, hey, yo, I'm got Steelers.
I'm straight, bro, man.
Yeah, bro. So, shout out to him though, man. So I do like that, but and just in terms of him just doubling down though, man, you feel like this still is something that the Steelers gonna be pursuing and that you obviously think makes sense for us to keep going after? Or do you think this is just, man, him playing the game from his perspective, but everything still needs to be Justin Fields as the priority?
I think Justin Fields is the guy. I think Justin Fields is the guy. I think he rallies as a team, brings the guys together. I think he's ready. I think he sat for a second.
Yeah.
He's young. You get him for a long time. You get growth out of him. He's your quarterback of the future. He's your guy. He's your guy. He grows up here. Got the folk tale how he waited a year for it.
Okay. So my dog say, hey, this is the storyline. It's cheap. You get a chance to get your redemption. We got you for a longer time, and we could do this with this one. All right. Okay. Because I'm about to say, the flip side. Man, you got the OG right here, man. Nothing better than they ain't think he could do it anymore. They thought he had lost it, and he just said, "You just seen an incomplete story. Wait till I get the full off season and I'm healthy." Because he did bring up that he did talk about this, the healthiest I felt. Very smart with what his word. You see, he said that in there. He's very smart with his word. He's like, "Yeah, this is the healthiest I've ever felt." He said, "This is the healthiest I felt," and he was like, "Yo, being healthy matters, but I think I can play a lot more. I got a lot more in the tank when I'm healthy, and I feel good." That's what he said, man.
Did he feel like he had an incomplete season?
Me, I do. Cause
I don't feel like he can feel like that though, man.
are you sure? Think TG.
Um,
He didn't participate in training camp because he was hurt. He
yeah,
didn't. He missed the first 2 months of the season.
I don't think he can lay on that.
I don't think you lay on it in the sense of it being an excuse. But TG, you tell me, if you don't play football for 2.5 months and you come out in week 6, week 7 of the regular season, are you going to be perfect? Are you going to be all the way locked in feeling your best? Or is it going to take you time to get up to speed? I mean, we saw it even with Cam Sutton to an extent after just the 8-game suspension where he even had a little bit of a rocky go with it at times. You know the only way to stay good at football is to play football.
The only way to get good at football is to play football.
I mean, it's simple. That's what we say. You got to show up. Like, you can run on them cones all you want. You can post all the IG videos of all the footwork you want to do, but it's a difference between training and playing football.
The only way to get good at football is to play football.
Yeah. So that was my only thing when I look at Russ, I'm like, I do think that's valid. I do think that is some legit context, but it just, when we're comparing it in this situation because of a Justin Fields and, you know, obviously the excitement that we have for him as well, it's hard for us to really like acknowledge it because it's like, nah, man, this is something that we could use in this argument. So nah, why do we bring this up? But I do think it's legitimate though, man.
I'm with you. I'm not mad at that.
No. But it still don't change the fact that one's going to probably be about $10 to $15 million cheaper. I don't know if you've seen they was predicted.
But I think Russ gives you a hometown discount there.
I think Russ for certain to hit you with the discount here. On like some like nasty low ball, like I will make you where it isn't a decision. I'm your guy. Yeah. Like I think he's on that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think he's on that.
I think that changes how we look at the Fields versus Russ convo if he is really on that though. Because
I don't think it's a money thing. Because I don't think
you don't think so. I think the money part. I think the money part to an extent because the market that they have for Russ, I think it was Spot Right. They got him at like 25 mil. He's supposed to be tapping into. None of us really want to pay him 25 mil to come back or anything higher than that. But if that number is a 10 or a 15, I think that changes a lot of how we look at him. No different than why we were so intrigued about getting him this offseason because it was only $1 million versus if he was $40 million, you know?
Mm-hmm. But I think one of the conversations he has with you is I'm not on that.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he like tells you like I'll really take like y'all only paid me $1 million last year. Like you know what I mean? Like I think he makes you feel
I took the chance on you guys, man. And, you know, I felt like y'all were great with it, man. So I don't have any regrets on this, any bad feelings. Like, we could do this again.
Yeah, like I'm okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm okay. We're not tripping over here, you know.
But I wonder, like you said, this is going to be intriguing, man. If that truly is the case, how he or how the team would actually respond. Because if he is willing to take, because it could be like the Juju situation, right? Remember the reports where that Juju wanted to be here, he wanted to stay, and they weren't even willing to offer him like $1 million or whatever he signed to go to the Kansas City. He was like that super, super cheap. Dude, they ain't even offer him that? Like just the little simple like $1 million, $2 million deal? Like, oh, so you just didn't want him back.
I think the quarterback they go with is the quarterback, though.
Okay.
You feel that?
That's like, the dude that they want to invest in. That's the guy that they're going to try to build around. Yeah.
I don't think they did. Well, I not think because I think they've told us, but they don't do this again. Like, which one we doing? Let's do that one.
Hey, look, what'd you say? If you got two, you got none?
Yeah.
Can't have two quarterbacks. You just need one, bro. Who is your guy? Who are we building around? Commit to him.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
And I think they got to say that. I think they got to say that. They got to do that. Like, this is the quarterback. This is what we're doing. You know? So.
Nah, I like it then. Respect. We're going to see, man, because even though we're trying to make it perfect in the sense of, whether it's Russ or Fields, I still can see a scenario where we're winning and in the thick of it next year, depending on what other roster moves we make in concert with whichever quarterback we decide on. The quarterback is obviously the most important decision. That's the first thing we got to get done. But from there, we still going to have the same things, man, whether you're talking wide receiver, whether you're talking D-line, whether you're talking corner, in the sense of how do we address some of these needs, so to speak, man, or these potential holes that we're going to have on our roster.
I'm with you, but I think it starts at the quarterback.
Oh, facts on that. Like I said, you got to go there first. That gives you our direction. Yeah.
Like that's, it's not even nothing to talk about on that. And then it's like, I think that they just saw some stuff. Like, I just feel like Justin Fields, like the morale at that receiver position gets different.
Okay.
I think it wakes guys up. I think it solves a little bit of stuff where it's like, not to say that people don't play hard for Russ, but it's that young flavor.
Yeah,
like,
I know what you mean.
Like,
look,
like we're all together. Like,
it's a difference when we all young. We don't know what's going on, and we trying to get it out the mud. That's kind of how I looked at us in 2014. Me, you, TG, or me, you, Shay, Vince, S2, Sean Spencer of the world, man. Like,
we had the OG quarterback.
Yeah, but you did have the OG quarterback, true. The vet.
That quarterback with you in the crew too. Where it's like, oh man, we all in here.
Yeah, because we felt young, but we did have the old, like, that's the leader. We got that direction. I'm trying to think. That would have been, I guess, if it would have had like Landry as the front man. Good call. Yeah,
like that. But not even to be like, Landry, like that young, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
In the mix.
Like he want the sticks. We think he ready to cook. We all like, let's go. Like, yeah, because you're right. I'm like, we never had that behind 7. It was always just, we know what 7 is. Like, that's the guy. But okay.
I think that brings the whole thing together. And I think when you bring the whole thing together, it's a different. I think they're gonna be really good next year.
No, I do too.
Let's stand on that.
I'm with you on that, man.
Really good next year.
I'm definitely with you on that.
I think next year is the year of it comes together.
Okay.
I do. I think the pieces are there. They're gonna grow up together. I think you put that Fields at the quarterback, or you put him in the pilot. Let him run the sticks.
All right.
I think you got something.
All right.
It's ready.
Hey, my man TG said he's ready. Turn the sticks over to Justin Fields. Hey, and this is the beautiful part too, man. Me and TG both in that same locker room, man. We both did what we did, man. We both see it very differently at times, man. But at the same time, we see it the same, and that's the dope part. I'm like, I like your energy on Fields, and I can see and understand why you like Fields like that. I still like the steady Eddie ultra vet Russ. I'm like, bro, give me my big receiver, give me my stud receiver, T. Higgins. I'm gonna put the name on it until I get me one of them type of dudes. I'm gonna go draft me something on defense, and yeah, man. I need the full offseason. I want the healthy version, and I think I like what I'm going to see. I think I'm going to like what I'm going to see a lot. That's all. Yeah. But I like what you are, though. I could definitely pick what you are with Fields, though, man. Like I said, I don't think you can go wrong. I feel like I'm going to be good either way. But,
did that already.
Yeah. And trust me, part of me says I can understand that, too. And if it was any other quarterback that didn't have the cachet of Russ and even have the moments that we saw this year, I think I would be definitely with you in the sense of, man, I've already seen this, let's move on. But I don't feel like that because I've seen him be too successful too many times at this level. And it's one of the things, man, them dudes don't grow on trees. It's the reason why we still talk about Russ. We still were bringing up Aaron Rodgers. We still bring up certain names because there's not a lot of these dudes walking around that can do it and do it at that level and do it consistently. Nor are there a lot of dudes that develop into that either. So that's the part for me where it just makes me feel like, man, if you got that guy, man, how many people complain in Pittsburgh about, well, not everybody, but some people complain about, man, you moved on from Ben too soon, you moved on from too late. People about Aaron Rodgers, man, you don't move on from yet. You got to get this guy some time, right? So it's like, man, when you get those type of guys that got the history and the success, part of that is, man, you've seen them actually do it. And in this case, we've seen these dudes do it multiple times. So until I feel like that's completely out the equation, I don't know. Like, to me, I'm just kind of like, yo, I think that still has another run in it. I think that if you put enough pieces around it, I can get the Tampa Bay version with Brady. When you got a Mike Evans, a Chris Godwin, an AB in the slot, you got the running game. Like, with the right pieces around it, he can cook it. But if you want him, right, but if you don't got the support system, he's not that quarterback anymore. And then you got to lean Justin Fields and pray that he is developing fast enough. But
LeBron.
Yeah, it's prime. Yeah, that's the case. Obviously not as big of, name and legacy, but it's like that concept. It's like, if you put the right pieces around him, this dude can for certain get the job done at a high level. But if you're going to ask him to be the force multiplier and do it every week, bro, he going to let you down. It's going to be a little bit too much for him at this stage.
No, you're not doing that every week.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's what he is right now. Like, I'm not to say it like that. Like, I think Russ is a really good player. I think Russ is elite. I think hey, you just got to be able to do some different stuff now. I think Russ is nice, though. I'm a Russ guy. Like, hear me. I love Russ's game, Yeah. I just think you got to have, like, it's some factor. Like, I don't know. And he knows how to win. Yeah. I'm not saying that. But it just...
That juice. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just something. Like,
he got the... It doesn't matter what you could have had everything right and you're still wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not like, I think it's just like the next is here. I think it's
and Fields has all those attributes. Fields has all of the characteristics to be that guy. But we also know you like Anthony Richardson too, though. Like you don't. Yeah, that makes my stomach hurt when I watch him play, bro.
I still like AR.
I know you do, and I'm just like, why? And you was trying to throw in a Josh Allen. I'm like, yo, he don't play like Josh.
But I think AR is young though.
He is though.
Let that grow up a little bit.
But how long are we waiting on it?
I mean, you wait on everybody. Everybody waits a little bit.
Man, a little bit is different than when we started talking. Them years start adding up. That's
them years do add up.
Yeah. Hey, like you start looking at them draft picks, you like, hey, bro, this another one. You still ain't figured it out yet, bro. Hold on now.
Because quietly, AR is going into year
3. Yeah, dude. And we still talking about some. Hey, all right, bro. Let's figure out. Can you read the zone versus the man? All right, take the check down versus the out versus the end. Like. Yeah, bro.
Which Josh Allen took some time too.
Hey, see, why you want to play? You always want to bring up Josh, bro. Josh ain't got nothing to do with that, man. Josh was further along. Man, Josh was further along than Anthony Richardson in year 3. That's all I'm gonna say.
You see what happens once
he was further along by year 3. He was further along by year 3, bro. Further along, bro.
Nah.
All right, look.
Josh was throwing it. Look.
Josh. He was also washing everybody in touchdowns too, man. Don't play him like that, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. That's crazy. I thought the only Buffalo hater was gold, man. Now you coming over here taking that's crazy.
Josh was throwing it to people just a year.
He was throwing it though. Hey, bro, you gotta chill, man. You gotta chill. But he figured it out, man. He cleaned that up a little bit, but yeah.
He cleaned that up nice.
He cleaned it up nice, man. He cleaned it up nice, man. Shoot.
Josh got a chance at it. He might win that MVP.